It's hard for me to believe anyone would hurt a baby. I never saw anything. I never witnessed anything.
Disturbing new details coming out now surrounding a toddler's death in Anderson and the alleged neglect and abuse that led up to it. The boy's mother is now formally charged in the case, and her boyfriend is being held for the same alleged crime. And tonight, 13 Investigates has learned that a relative tried to get custody of that child before he died. Our David McAnally is here now with who that family member is blaming for the tragedy that occurred. Dave?
John, 18-month-old Harlan Haynes' case raises questions about what his mother really knew about his condition and what protection he received from the state's Department of Child Services. Now 13 Investigates has learned DCS is facing possible legal action. 27-year-old Jennifer Harris now charged with neglect of a dependent causing the death of her son. What began with this car crash into a utility pole spiraled into something bigger.
I mean, the injuries that this poor child received are unconscionable. There's no way it occurred any other way than this child was abused.
Court papers say toddler Harlan Haynes was suffering, quote, respiratory arrest, extensive bruising along his entire body, and went into cardiac arrest when he was brought to the ER in February. But investigators say those injuries were not from this wreck.
The evidence is overwhelming that the crash was to cover up the injuries to the child.
The boy had a paper towel lodged in his throat. Prosecutors say maybe to keep him quiet, and had injuries allegedly inflicted before Harlan's mother's boyfriend, Dylan Tate, smashed into that pole. Tate says that he was taking the baby to the ER because Harlan was having trouble breathing. Tate is also accused of neglect causing death.
Prosecutors say not only were there bruises from before the car crash, but there were other injuries that were consistent with abuse, including sexual abuse. And then they learned that in December, the boy went to the hospital with a broken leg, and other signs of abuse were found.
At the same time, 13 Investigates uncovered this newly filed notice of tort claim against the state that says the boy's uncle, Michael McKnight, a DCS worker, and his wife wanted, quote, temporary placement of Harlan, but did not get it. After a second round of suspected abuse, Harlan died 2 months later. Right after the funeral, the state fired his uncle. The civil claim says, quote, termination was retaliatory in nature and intended to materially limit his access to information within the DCS related to their negligent investigation. The prosecutor knows DCS has a tough job, but
I think this is a failure of the DCS system. In my opinion, this was a preventable death of this poor child, and something needs to be done to protect the most vulnerable.
the prosecutor says nobody checked up on the child after his first release from the hospital in December. He says there should have been follow-up. Cummins also says when autopsy results are back, more charges could be filed. David McAnally, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.
And the mother's boyfriend, Dylan Tate, will be in court tomorrow to hear the formal charges against him. Police arrested him last week for neglect in connection with the one-year-old's death. But tonight, Tate's mother is defending him.
He was trying to save Harlan. I mean, he merely woke up to a baby not breathing and done what anyone else would have done. He jumped in his car and, you know, he crashed his car, but he still got him to the hospital thinking he was doing the right thing.
She says if her son knew about any abuse going on, he would have reported it. Now, according to court papers, Tate blames the boy's mother for his injuries before that car crash.